Good morning, everyone. This is your crypto captive speaking. First, I'd like to state that I'm not a financial advisor. This is for entertainment and educational purposes only. Today, I'd like to talk to you about JustMoney. Really, I've been waiting to talk to you about JustMoney. I would like to state that I am invested in JustMoney. I haven't been given any compensation for making a video for them, but I am invested. JustMoney is one of those very, very low market cap projects that could either go very right or very wrong. So please take that as a bias. I'm pretty biased about this project. At first, when this project came out, I thought it was a scam, and they've proven to me that they're really doing their best to create something here. With that being said, JustMoney is a deflationary token. That means a significant portion, I believe 25%, was burned when they created the token, and there's a 3% trading tax and a 6% selling tax. And of course, that is divvied between all users. And when they divvy that between all users, the burn address also gets some of it, meaning it permanently gets rid of that token supply. Personally, I am not a fan of taxed tokens. However, if the people who are working on the project do amazing work and they're producing results constantly, I'm a little bit more likely to buy. So let's get into why I love this project so much. And I don't want to get into too much because they are relatively new. They're about 93 days old, I believe it was. Think of it like this. Every time I turn around, JustMoney has added something to their platform. Within 21 days, they made an exchange because the exchange they were using wasn't working with them. So they made their own exchange so that they could keep producing. The pixel art is fantastic. You know, all sorts of pixel art. I love it. We'll jump over to my computer real quick so I can show you the beautiful website, the beautiful launchpad, all the new stuff that they keep adding.
All right, let's get started. This is the JustMoney.io official website. If you scroll down, they've got a cool little video here, which I'm not going to show you. You can look it up yourself. Earn by hodling. Every transaction has a 3% fee and is distributed between all existing token owners. If you sell, it's a 6% fee. And again, it's distributed to you. So take that for what it is. 92 days live. I know I stated 93, but I'm a day off. Market cap, 2,119,000. 1,200 owners. They released JustMoney Swap, which is a wonderful thing, by the way. If you provide liquidity, each transaction you get 0.25% of the trade, and they get 0.05%. And what they do with that 0.05 is they buy back and add to the pool, and they buy back and burn, from my understanding at least. The swap runs rather smooth. I've had no problems with it. So I've decided to log into my wallet to show you some small pluses and minuses to this exchange. Okay, so I would like to state that one of my first concerns is you see TRX to JM. If you do a 10,000 token swap, you'll see that the energy is about 150,000, which is, it's a bit of a heavy contract. That's one minus to this exchange because what's happening here is they're turning this TRX to WTRX, and then they are trading it for JM, and they're doing it through a series of protocols. And if I do smaller balances, it has TRX to USDT to JM, and you swap, and the energy is even higher for smaller transactions right now because this is the path that's healthier. And so I think that they could use a little bit of work on this contract to make it a little bit better, or they could find a way to create an energy pool. That way people don't use quite as much energy on the swap, and I think that would help it compete against JustSwap or USwap. I haven't used USwap, so I don't know their energy consumption. Just be aware that the energy consumption is a little bit heavy on JustMoney exchange currently. That being said, I still love this exchange. It runs very, very, very smooth. Like, I will do a transaction of 100, right? 200,000, sign. Your funds are on the way. Isn't that lovely? It gives you all this nice stuff. And if I try to do a transaction of the total balance in my wallet, there's a failsafe designed in the swap to where if you don't have enough energy or TRX to burn to actually do the swap, it'll prevent you from swapping because it doesn't want you to lose your money and still not do the swap. Now, there are charts built in, and I'm positive that they're going to extend these to other currencies eventually. Or I hope they do. Right? This is all of the pools you can put into currently, and they are about to add Baby Turu token, which we're all very excited for. And keep in mind that they buy back and burn, and this pool gets larger as this exchange is used more and more. So anyone who's got the JustMoney token wins. Also, if you provide liquidity for the TRX and JM, it voids the tax, so you don't pay any tax to add or remove to this liquidity pool. Now, they just probably about 3 days ago added this launch pad, which I'm hoping they use for all future projects. And you can see Baby Turu is 20 hours and 45 minutes away. And the moment this strikes, we can all trade inside of this. You'll be able to select Baby Turu. And for the launch, there's launch information here as well. There is a limit to 5 million BBT tokens per trade initially. They've also, be aware, they've got slippage on this market at 200% until later on, because on the first day, previous pools they released, people were getting declined because slippage was like 10%. And if slippage is 10% and the trade is outside of that, your trade will fail. So they've put this at 200% to prevent you from having too many failed transactions. That also means that if 100 people buy at the same time, you might not get as many tokens as you think you should. So be aware of that. I think this is a better alternative than wasting money on fees. They're working on cross-chain payments in store. I'm pretty sure cross-chain is coming soon. I'm personally invested in this project more for the team than the token. The team is outstanding. Within 21 days, they made this exchange. They've added multiple different listings, and this exchange, the reason they had to make it was because of taxation. JustSwap pools don't work with taxation, so the user that's selling doesn't get taxed. The pool is getting taxed, which means whoever is a part of the JustSwap pool is likely to lose money when people sell into it, and it'll eventually drain the pool. I've never personally used this help center thing. It doesn't look like it does too much currently. If you do have issues with the exchange, you can always go to the Telegram group, and they're freaking amazing. They want to work with the community. They're working to create a governance protocol on this website, which I think will come later after the cross-chain stuff. They just really want to make the most of this community, and that's why I love them, and I'm going to take as much risk as I can. It's your money, so if you don't want to take the risk or you don't know much about it, I would seriously state go to the Telegram group, and I'll put a link on that. And I think that'll ease your burdens a little bit, because these guys are a top-notch team. Again, I hate tax tokens, but these guys are just fantastic. I didn't want to go too into depth today because they have a lot of future things coming, and I'm going to roll things out as they come at me. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. All right, have a good one, guys.